Hello and welcome back. We have changed some mods. We have added in one very important mod. We have added in something called convenient horses. Now, convenient horses can do a whole bunch of stuff. It can do things like mounted combat. It can do all sorts of, weird and wonderful stuff. What we've got it set up to do, we've got it set up to do one thing very important. Allow followers to ride horses. That's the most important thing that could ever happen with this. Our followers will ride horses. It also allows us to call our horse. It allows our horse to follow us and then us to call it if it's not around. Which seems very useful and something that we could probably use. And that's about it. Yeah, and horses will be friendly with enemy factions, basically. And that's about it. So, we are going to head out of this very creepy house. Yes, I'm aware of Ventus. And we're going to have a look around Windhelm and then we're going to head out. So, let's get out of this house. Right, so I guess we'll just pick a direction and we'll just kind of wander around until we find things. And then we'll go and have a look at them if they look interesting. Okay. And it leads us into the center here.
Poor old woman.
I mean, we gave you one already, but you know what? Here, have another.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind
Told you.
heart.
Open your mouth when you
divine
speak.
smile on
Makes
a
people
terrible
not
soul.
think you're creepy. The Palace of Kings. Do we go in and speak to Ulfric? I think we do.
It's
We're
no
going right in.
Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Why not? Really, why not? He's just a boy. Anyway, let's head in.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
Fight or die well.
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
he just admitted he just straight up admitted he murdered the High King. We knew he killed him, but before we were hearing like, oh, it was a fair fight, it was a duel. This does not sound like it was a duel. This sounds like he got rid of him. Like he was planning to do to Whiterun. I'm not sure I like this fellow, but we're gonna talk to him. Ulfric.
I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits.
That is not why I'm here.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me?
Well, at Helgen they said that you shouted a king to death.
Not entirely true. Though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
Why did you do it?
I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
Some call you a murderer.
I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me. But that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a High King of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torg. He was too privileged and too foolish. More interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country.
And doesn't that give his widow a claim to the throne?
Indeed. Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Okay. Do you want to be High King then?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been handpicked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
Well, how did you become the Jarl of Eastmarch?
My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor.
Why are you fighting this war?
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
Well, I mean, some could say that you're pretty blind to the suffering of the people in this city, although they aren't Nords. So how goes the war?
Damn Tullius. He's pocketed men in the Rift. It's dangerous having Imperials skulking about on the southern border of Eastmarch.
Okay, well, we might not see you later, Ulfric, but goodbye.
Go with the gods.
Okay. Oh, well, let's talk to some other people before we get out of here. You have a very funny hat. Let's talk to you, Yorli.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
No, I'm out. Nope. Are you a priest or are you a wizard?
Spent my life serving Talos. I don't.
Right. Had enough of Ulfric. Let's go have a look around
If
the
those
rest of the
Whiterun
city.
guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
I wouldn't be so sure of it. Yeah, they're pretty good. What we got here? Ah, so this is Harold's reign, something to something.
Spare a coin
13th in line of
for a poor old
Yggsgrimor, and the founder of Great Kingdom of Skyrim, where he established the... I can't quite read what that is, but I think he made this his chapel or something. Okay, so these are previous rulers of
A few septims for my
Windhelm.
supper is all I ask.
Okay,
Spare a
hello.
coin.
I can't
Talos
give you any
rewards
more
the
money,
generous.
apparently. Must be a limit on it. Right, can we leave that way or... No, we have to go this way. Okay. Right, let's keep having a look around. Temple of Talos. Well, I said we should get an unbiased opinion about Talos, so instead of that, how about we just get a biased opinion on the other side? Even everything out. Hello? Hello? Well, someone's been sleeping here. Hello? Impressive statue. Hello? It must be the person we saw in Ulfric's place that was in charge of this place. Oh well. I guess we can't speak to him just now. I mean, we could go back to Ulfric's palace, but I'd rather not. Okay.
I made my
Hello.
fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Okay, we'll
The
talk to you.
townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Okay. Who are the prominent citizens in Windhelm?
There's an author named Adonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent.
Okay. What kind of captain are you?
Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck.
Okay. What's there to do in the
If
city?
you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall.
Okay.
Fair
well, thank you.
winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
Ah, okay.
You know about Talos?
This must...
He founded the Empire.
Oh, I suppose we said we talked
We're
to her.
the
Hello.
only temple in Skyrim that can openly worship Talos.
Tell me about Talos.
Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn.
Okay. What does Talos have to do with the war?
The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do, and to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears. Blessings of Talos be upon you.
Well, she hasn't completely changed my opinion. But I see that the issue is more that they're just not happy that they're not allowed to worship. It's not about the worship itself, and it seems like it's not for the elves either. They just don't like humans. It's all racism all around. Also, where did you get this awesome bandana, Gore? That is something else.
Hear my prayer,
Okay.
son of Akatosh, and grant peace to these departed souls. My job's simple
Hello.
enough. The dead don't really complain much. Luckily, Windhelm is cold, so the dead don't rot as quickly. Sometimes the burial has to wait for them to thaw, though.
Okay, if you say so. What have we got here? The Hall of the Dead. Don't really need to visit that, I don't think. Okay. Let's head back around this way. See if there's anything we've missed. Don't think there is.
Well, the
Hello.
In your honeyed words.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall. Can't
Hello.
just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
Okay, if you say so. Hello. This is blacksmith quarters. Hello.
Working in Wendhelm
You
is
the
great.
blacksmith?
I get to see Ulfric up close.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that.
Okay.
Need some metal hammered.
How's your steel?
Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Jorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense.
Okay, let's see what you got for sale.
The finest weapons and armor.
Okay, he has some interesting armor. Yeah. It's very good. It's a bit expensive for our price range, though. In fact, all of this is a bit expensive for our price range. We can maybe get the trident blade.
Whether it's
but
armor you
no.
need or a new blade, come see me.
Okay. Right, so who we got here?
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister
A
was
general
killed.
kind of market. Excuse me?
Seeing a good tavern brawl might be just the thing to lift my spirits. Please
Well,
forgive
okay,
my
so you
mood.
can tell us any more.
I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
Your daughter's... What?
I've been a bit
Okay,
out
you're
of sorts
Shatter Shield
since-
as well. Hello.
Since our daughter was taken from us. I try not to think of her, but sometimes the simplest thing will remind me.
Okay, well nobody wants to tell me what's going on here. Okay, it's fine. The White Phial. Ooh, an alchemist's place.
I'll be fine.
Yes? Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
No.
What's the point of paying
there
for
was a
stuff when you
tonic
can
that
just
could help
kill
me.
for it?
I would have found it by now.
Or, you're welcome to wait outside. Hello.
I'm so close to the answer.
What are you arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
If you tell me where it is, I can get it for you.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach its resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Why is it so important to you?
I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the phial. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
What is it?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
You're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I suppose see what you have. It kind of has the normal stuff, pretty much. Yeah, here's some recipes for invisibility and for resist frost. I think we already have them though.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the phial, you fool!
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. I'll never have Master Nurelian's skill with potions.
So you work with him so you can learn?
Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do.
Do you think the white vial exists?
It doesn't matter what I believe. Nurelian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now.
Okay.
Alright then.
Well, I just want to use your alchemy table if that's alright. I hope it is. Right, alchemy. So, beehive and a flower.
To spend, and you're not just here to gawk at my goods.
God, he wants us to leave quickly. I suppose he's not got a lot of time left. Well, beehives don't make anything. Flour and bone meal.
Master, I have a question.
We already know what that does. Dragon tongue?
Of arrow loot.
Damn it, child! Didn't I tell you to gather my
two
notes on submaterial properties?
Yes, and I'm working on it, but I'm also trying to...
Yeah. When I ask you for something, I expect it to get done.
Yes, Master, I know. I just want to keep up my
own
projects as well.
You can waste your own time, not mine. An apprentice obeys his master. A good one does, at least.
Yes, Master. I'm sorry. I'll get back to those notes straight away.
Damn, that is harsh telling all. Fair though. Right, well, we finished it. We didn't learn much new.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Okay, well, we're gonna leave now. Right. Well, I guess we'll keep having a look around here.
Best spirits in Skyrim, if you ask me.
Been there. Yup. Okay. Right, here we go. And we've been here before. I've been up this way. Right. Are these just, houses? Yes, they are. More houses? Yup. Okay. Seems fairly clear around here. Another house. Requires a key. Okay. It's a house that doesn't require a key, but we're not going into other people's houses. So let's see if we've got anything else here.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close? My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
Okay. Hello.
If it's bed or board you're after, Candlehearth Hall's got both.
Okay. Cool. And then this takes us back round to... the palace. Okay, well, I don't think we've explored the entire city yet. There's still a little bit at the front here. There's the Dark Elf area. So we're going to have a look at that. Right. Down here we go. Up here. Right. See if we can find our way into it. House. House. Same house, I think. Ooh. House of Curiosities. What's the time? Should it not be open? It's about, it's just after, it's about 20 to 6, so I guess it is shut. Maybe. Or maybe it only opens later. Well, we'll have a look down here. Okay, now we're getting into,
I'm a sailor on the
area.
Northwind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
It's not that simple.
Okay, we met earlier, I think.
Ulfric wants Skyrim for the Nords. He doesn't trust what he calls outsiders.
You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, rundown buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
I'll speak to Ulfric soon.
It's good
but
to
I make
spend
no
some
promises
time on
that I
solid
can change
land.
his mind.
That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
You
Hello.
one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
No. I think all folks should be welcome here.
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers.
Okay. Ulfric doesn't care about outsiders. We kind of worked that out.
Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land.
What if I took care of these bandits for you?
That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well.
Okay. So yeah, why are you helping the Dark Elves?
Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them.
Okay, that Dark Elf called you a war hero.
I killed a lot of High Elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war. Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
When you say it like that, it sounds a little bit less like we're doing it proper. Going through the proper channels, but whatever. We got here, used wares. Okay.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Hello.
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
Nothing in here is stolen?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I could return it for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
Okay, I can do that. Who supplies your goods?
I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay. That could be an interesting book. We'll buy that. Nothing else really looks that amazing. Rider's Blade? It's an alright blade. It's a little expensive. Spell Ward Tome? Again, a little expensive here. The Monomyth. Yeah, we'll have it. And we'll have Yingle and the Sea Ghosts. Right.
Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
Okay, I'll try not to. Right, let's read these books. So we have Yingle and the Sea Ghosts. We also have... where's the next book? One of these was important to read. The Monomyth. That's not the one. Then we had... down here... Potion recipe for restore health is important. Okay. And we had... there's definitely a non-red one here. Oh, there we go. This should... Okay, the price for that meat... Oh, damn. I was thinking the price was so expensive because we're bad at speaking. Generally, if something is over 50 value, it's a skill book. That's why I bought it. Okay.
I wonder what it'd be like to take on a dragon shelter in battle. I
Sneak
make
that
it a
ring
rule
back to
not
Viola
to fight
before
friends,
we both get caught.
But this Ulfric is a stranger.
Okay, I'll do that. Right. Hello.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
Okay. Right, let's head on into this building.
That's close enough. I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind.
What's the
I was
problem,
wrong.
Amberys? Afraid I'll soil your precious bar stool?
This is the last time I'll say it. Get out.
How can I help?
Fine. I didn't want any of your piss water anyway.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Okay, what's
Apparently,
going on?
some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
There are murders?
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
Okay. Yeah.
If you need another, I'll be right here.
Okay,
Grey
who was that
Quarter's
person who
not
came
much
in?
to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad. The corner club's been filling up at night lately. I'll bet Elda up at Candlehearth is jealous.
Okay. You know what? I don't think we need to be here. Let's leave. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, I saw you get chucked out. Why are you hostile? Or something to matter, that's better.
Damn right there is. But nothing a drink or two can't fix.
Why did the innkeeper kick you out?
I guess the courier didn't send you the notice. It isn't just him who hates me. It's everyone in this city. My kind aren't welcome.
What do you mean you're kind? Are you not the same kind?
That's not what I meant. I'm a bandit. I make my living off the backs of others, and people here resent me for it.
Yeah, you have no place here.
I hear you loud and clear, stranger. But if I were you, I wouldn't get too comfortable. Windhelm isn't welcoming to anyone, not even the people who live here, which makes it the perfect city for a turncloak like me.
Turncloak?
That's right. Funny thing is, people treated me better when they thought I was just a bandit. But now I'm just one rung higher than a kinslayer. The absolute worst mortal kind has to offer.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't need to talk to you. Right.
I'm so cold.
Oh,
No
I'm
one bought
sorry.
any flowers again today. I don't know what to do.
Who are you? Where are your parents?
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Thanks.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks
sorry.
for talking to me.
You're welcome, I guess. Right. Residence. That's a house. So I think we may have explored all of Windhelm.
Farm work, hard work. It's good to relax.
Yeah,
when
we've
I
definitely
can,
explored all of
but I still
Windhelm.
have to listen to my brothers hop.
Right. Where is Viola's house? We don't have it marked on our journal. Okay. Neither of those. Viola's ring. So Viola is at that side of town. Okay. So it's Viola
One of the best
Giriano.
soldiers in
Hello.
the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
Ow, that sounds painful. Okay. Right, through here we go.
May
Hello.
the gods for your battles, friend.
Oh yeah, I know you. Oh, cool. Was around here? Is this where our house is? It looks like it. Is it this one? That's the white vial.
Go
Or
fiddling with
file.
any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
Okay. Okay, I just want to have a look. Blacksmith quarters. Where is her house? Viola. Right. I may have to set it into local map mode here. Oh, Viola's back there. Oh, okay. It's back at this side, I think. Oh.
Need
Hello?
something? Need something?
Nope. Okay. So is this house? It's an expert thing to break into the house. Okay. Nothing around the back there. And let's just try and get back across. Guards know nothing. There we go. I think we're hidden. So we could try breaking in. That's definitely an option. Okay. Let us just have a look at something here. How many lockpicks do we have? Lockpicks. We have 5. Breaking in might not be an option. Nothing there. Let's see if there's like a back up key or something. No. No other key to get in here. Maybe we have to wait till she comes out? Possibly. You know what? Let's go have a room for the night and then we'll figure out how to get in there in the morning. Because right now it doesn't seem like it's going to work for us. Especially not with the number of lockpicks that we currently have. There's somebody in the inn we were told to speak to. So we'll see if we can speak to them.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a
I
seat
told
and
you,
get the
my
cold
friend.
out.
I'm not going
You know
on
about
a
Talos?
wild goat's
He
chase.
founded the Empire.
And I'm telling you, Torvald, this time I know exactly where it is. We'd be fools.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little
That's
about
what
them?
you said the last time, and the time. Besides, even
We're
if we
the
found
only
the
temple in Skyrim that can
my age,
openly
I
worship
wouldn't have time
Talos.
to spend it.
You didn't hear it from me,
Spend
but if
it?
you want a real
Since when has this
try the
been
Corner
about the
Club
money?
in the Grey Quarter.
We aren't merchants. We're treasure hunters. Maybe you've forgotten that.
No, I haven't. But
An
you
inn.
seem to have forgotten.
Food
I've
for
had
the
neck
thirsty,
problems ever since we
rooms
got
for the
ambushed by
weary.
those ice wraiths.
Now this is a temple.
You know what? This isn't our conversation to get in the middle of.
How do you expect to survive
It's honest
this
work,
time
if a bit dull.
I've
No,
already
I'm
thought.
just gonna
Have you
see.
heard that
You're not the person. You're not the
play
person.
here?
You're not the person.
Awful.
And
None of you are the
just
people I were told to
awful.
speak to.
file?
You know what? You're all talking at the same time.
Can't just
Time to
throw
get
the
out of
big
here.
rock on
Dealing
the
with the
fire.
wraiths.
Gotta have the little bits too.
Were you the person I wanted to speak to?
I'm a
Hello.
writer by trade. Not that the people of Skyrim do much reading.
What kind of writing do you do?
I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon, for weeks now. Roads are a mess.
I could deliver that for you.
You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book.
Okay, cool.
You got some
who are you
nice
two?
meat hooks there. Makes for a damn good punch.
If you say so.
Got some
Hello.
fresh baked bread.
Room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
What's the hurry?
I know where it is. It's right here. Okay, let's just go to sleep, and hopefully everybody will be gone by the morning. God, it's a busy place.
Take care of
Let me
some
know
of
if
these
there's anything
dragons.
else you need.
Go tell the Jarl.
Okay.
got some nice
Well, thank you. I'm gonna leave. Right, are we hungry? I think we might be hungry right now. Not hungry. Okay.
Can't
We're fine
just
then.
throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits too.
Ah, yes. Yes, if you say so. It's his life motto. Right. And here we come.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Yeah, you said that last time. Right.
I lost
Here
my
we go.
twin
Hello.
sister a while back.
Oh, hello, Viola.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
And he
Be
told us not
careful.
to do that.
That murderer could be anywhere and anyone.
It's expert. Okay.
Hear my prayers, son of Akatosh.
Don't tell anybody. 6 to 8% chance.
And grant peace to these departed.
We got it. Okay, we got it. Ooh! What the hell? What was that? Okay. That was weird.
One of the
All
perks
right.
of fighting in the arena is everyone in the
Okay. Well,
city knows your
is-
name.
is that
Some
then?
people don't like the fame, but not me. You in need of a companion? I reckon I've killed more men. Yeah?
Gore. I need you to stay here. Where's the... Wait here a moment.
You're the boss.
Right.
Still
Lydia?
here?
I need you to wait here.
I will
Yeah.
remain on guard here.
Okay. Time for us to go sneaking. In we go. I don't see anyone else around here, which is good. What have we got? A knapsack? A book. We'll take it and we'll take the gold. And a necklace. And you know what? We'll take anything we find here, okay? Oh, I saw some... Oh, I thought somebody was here. It's fine, as long as we're sneaky. You'll never know. Let's take small things, things you won't miss. I mean, she won't miss these books, right? I hope she won't miss those books. Okay. Up here we go. Wardrobe. Not there. Okay. Ooh. Potion, definitely. Another book. I'm gonna wonder where all of our books went, but you know what? That's fine. We need books for us. Right. Loot. I mean, she'd probably notice the loot missing, wouldn't she? Ooh, another book. We'll have it. Wardrobe. Okay. Yeah, I'll have that book. Okay. In here we go. Books galore. We'll have them all. Yes. Of course. Ooh, potion. Okay. Chest. Yeah, we'll take those. Take that. Is this where we want to drop stuff off? No. Take that. We have a dresser in here, we were told. Right? And that's where we're to place it. Wait. Let us just make sure we're on the right quest. Just plant the ring in the house. Okay. Let's just put it in our side table then. Like, let's put it in this one. Okay. We'll put in it her gold ring. What's it called? Wait. Does it not have a name? Or is it, oh, is it a thing we could wear if we wanted to? Okay. It's not that one then. Okay, so there must be a right option. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Okay. Is it to plant it in our house? Is it in this one? This thing? Is this where we're to plant it? No. In here? No. Okay, let us unmark everything here. Just quickly. And then see. Still reckons downstairs. I don't think it's downstairs though. It said a dresser in our house. Is it not like a dresser nearby? We've tried this wardrobe, right? Nope. Okay. Anything else in here? Maybe it specifically is a dresser? We'll have a look. I don't see it anywhere. Okay. Is it this chest? I'm not sure. Doesn't appear to be that chest. Alright, this is a little bit weird. Is it this thing over here? Oh, this is called dresser. Okay. I think this is the right one. There we go. Okay. Just a little quick save and we'll head back out. Hello, guys.
What do you need?
Yeah, I would like you to follow me.
About time, friend. Here I was thinking I was going to have to kill something without you.
Okay. And hello. Yeah, I want you to follow me.
My Thane.
Okay. Sure. Let's head out.
Hear my prayers, son of Akatosh, and grant peace to
Okay.
these departed
Anything else around here that we need to do? Don't think so. I think we're fairly done. Unless any of these guys know about the murders.
I
lost my
vampire hunt. You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares.
No, that's fine.
Talk to the
I made
Hello.
my fortune as a
We've already
sea
talked
captain,
to you.
but now I'm retired.
I've been a bit
Hello.
out of sorts
Nope.
since.
Need something?
Hello.
Since our daughter was taken
Good
from
day.
us.
Nope. You don't know
I have a
anything
lot of
about
respect
it.
for Ambar's friend R.
Rex, since her sick.
Don't
The
you know
Zig's
anything
good
about it?
tavern
Hello.
brawl might be just the thing to lift my spirits. Got
You know
any
what? Have a
ale or
drink.
mead?
I don't know if we do. We have some meat. Here we go.
Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
Okay. Okay, I forgive you. You are forgiven. I guess we're going to tell him that we planted that thing for him. He'll hopefully be happy about that. Okay. Long here we go. Up the stairs and into the Grey Quarter.
Can't just throw the big
Hello?
logs on the fire. Gotta have the little
Yes,
bit.
yes, you've told me before. I understand. Hello.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Sure. What do you have?
Not much, but I hope you like them.
You know what? We'll buy them all.
Stop by again.
Sure. Right.
Have you ever been
Hello?
to the Winging Skyrim?
Yes, I've
Best
been there.
spirits in Skyrim.
Right.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Have you taken
Hello?
care of that little problem?
I did what you asked.
Thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours.
Oh, that's far too much. Oh, that is far too much.
Do come again.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah. Well, we'll make sure to come back there again. Right, well, I think we've spent enough time in Windhelm. I think it's time to leave and head off to, well, I guess we finally get to head to the Mage's College. That will be fantastic. I cannot wait.